kind of clean. I'm gonna head out for a late dinner actually. My neighbor, Linda, and I have finally got food last week, and she helped take care of Bambi and Prairie when I was, what was I doing? When I was visiting home for a week, and it's just so much of a hassle to bring the cats to Rhode Island, and my sister would have to take care of the cats. But she actually got her own cats recently, so it's out of the question now. Now that things are settling down, I have chatted with her a lot. I couldn't hang out with her over the weekend because I told myself I needed to work, so I didn't make it to something she invited me to. But tonight, she was like, I'm making these Chinese dishes if you want to join me. And then I told her I'll bring seltzer, and I have this can of rosé from months ago. I got 2 from Trader Joe's, and I got so drunk on like half of this. I was like singing karaoke. Let it go, that perfect girl. I get a little bit of headache if I try to drink the whole thing, which is what I tried to do because I didn't want to waste it. Bubbly. I'm gonna share some with her, so that's gonna be cool. It's gonna be safe, and I could finally use my little glasses. I'm just gonna go down and hang out with her. I'm gonna be very careful. Hope that it's okay to bring them like this. Probably should wrap them in something, to be honest, but I don't have anything. I will be careful. It is the first time I woke up at 5 in the morning for the longest time. I remember these days, good old days, where I would wake up around this time every day and then get breakfast, read, and then start my day at 7. I'm going to the Empire State Building today. I'm meeting up with my sister, and we're gonna go to watch the sunrise, and I'm very grateful for this opportunity because the Empire State Building invited us up there, and I actually got to go once before with the Empire State Building for an all-access tour, and I got to take my oldest friend Beth. Sunrise to 10 a.m. is like my favorite time of day, and I've been waiting for this for like a month, so let's get ready.
Welcome to the world's most famous building.
Please exit left.
My sister went back to her hotel to chill. She wanted to be close to the Empire State Building so she could get up at the last second. So she's going back to sleep until she checks out at noon. and I am just gonna walk around, go home and chill for a little bit, and I'm gonna see her later on because I'm getting a nose piercing. Changing really fast. Lilith just I can't talk when my mouth is so chapped. Lilith just texted me that she's downstairs. For the last couple of hours I was actually quite nervous, and I was thinking to myself, like, why do I feel so uneasy? I kind of feel this anxious feeling in my stomach, and I think it's because I'm anticipating the nose piercing, but I'm mentally, my mind is clear because I just don't want to think about it. But now that it's getting close, I'm kind of nervous. Just don't know what to expect. So I'm trying to expect nothing. We're here. The end is near.
You got this.
So it turns out Lilith is not allowed to come with me, so she's walking around the neighborhood. One last look at this nose. Good luck. They weren't very clear about that policy, so I was really hoping that someone could be your moral support, but I gave myself a pep talk in the bathroom. I know it's gonna be fine because 9 out of 10 people I meet tell me that the nose piercing doesn't hurt at all, it was a breeze. But I got really spooked because I went to Amanda, one of my best friends' appointments in the summer with her. And I think it's much more scary when you see it happen before your eyes. If you've ever had like a pimple in your nose, or this is gonna sound even weirder, one time when I was carrying my cat Suki, this was in middle school, she kind of like lost balance and she grabbed my face, and her nail was really long, needed to be trimmed. So her nail hooked like the inside of my nostril for like a split second and pierced like a really thin hole in it, okay? And that stung. And if you have ever had like a pimple in the nostril, that hurts much worse. It was more like a gradual incline for how painful it was, rather than like a sudden burst of unbearable pain. I didn't actually tear up. It is subjective, but it is also such a quick thing that happens. It didn't even swell or feel bad for me for the rest of the day. And I want to say, compared to like all 10 holes I've had in my ears, this one had the nicest healing process, where it didn't actually feel that tender, maybe for one day. And the worst experience I've had, I forgot one day. I was wiping my face after washing with a towel, and the towel cotton got stuck and it yanked on it. That was definitely like ouch, and it bled a little bit afterwards. This is gold, and my appointment totaled out to be $180. That included the $20 I paid for the saline spray and yeah, and tip. So that was weeks ago. I didn't get to chat about my experience prior because I got really distracted hanging out with Lilith all night long. So let's go back to what we did that day.
I got one of these and I got noodles.
Today is kitchen renovation day, and it's been in the works for months. The goal is I want high quality product that I can take with me after this apartment. And I only took this apartment because I was allowed to paint and install stuff on the walls, which is a big deal because there's very limited storage in this studio apartment. I just couldn't really get around to figuring out how I was to install these myself. So they've been lying here since August on the floor. And my friends who recently moved to New York recommended TaskRabbit to me. Some of them had their beds with drawers and stuff all assembled painlessly by somebody who really knows what they're doing, who has done it a lot. Maybe I was a little biased because this William kind of looked like my friend from the back especially. Yes. And guess what? He also went to NYU and also graduated the same year. But come on, it was mainly because William has 5 stars, over 5,000 completed projects, and seems very good at what he does despite charging double of what other people charge. So I felt in very good hands, and look at how nicely these shelves turned out. Thank you so much, William. Not that you would ever watch this. I do prefer the pellets a little more than this powdery sand looking one, but it's cheaper to get it like this. And then, yes, I've still been using it, my sesame oil like this, and it's quite messy, but at last. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's getting heavy. I feel like my home is so much cozier. My sister had held on to this table. If you watched my vlogs all the way back from when I lived in the dorm, we shared this IKEA little drop leaf thing, and she's in the process of moving into her new place, wants a more legit dining table now. I know Big Plant is gonna live up here and trickle down here. That's my plan. Very, very grateful that I can prepare food on this table now. I can eat here and I can host people. Yay! It's like a constant work in progress. So you betcha I'm gonna stay here for at least 2 years if I'm gonna put this much TLC into this place. Honestly, like my only grievance is that I don't get any direct sunlight in this. That's part of why it was more affordable, but that's also good to own certain plants that cannot have direct sunlight. So I'm gonna look into that. What kind of things can thrive in dim light. My mom was giving me some advice. If you have experience, please drop down to let me know how you mother your plants in a city apartment with no light, no backyard or anything. I do have a backyard that I share. It's a public one, but you know, I don't plan to do anything with my fire escape because my cats are very interested in escaping that way. So my windows have to be screened. I've gotten used to not having sunlight, although it's something I really crave, which pushes me to go to a park or my studio has sun. Something else I'm very excited about is this package I got this week. It's from Reese, and she is a very talented musician. She just released her second album. Here and there we would chat over the last couple of years, but never like too much, but hopefully one day we could visit each other, and you know, I would love to go to the Philippines. She saw that I was just, I guess, going on about how much I loved her album, and it's called Time Well Spent, if you haven't heard of it. And if you have, what is your favorite song or songs on the track? Mine has to be Growing My Garden, What Is This Feeling? I wonder what this could be. I didn't open this correctly, but she packaged it in a very thoughtful way. It was supposed to open up to this poster. Oh, this is the photo of her as a baby. Ah. Loving these scarves, and I've been wanting to actually print some of my own scarves, and this is growing my collection. I have like a few square ones, but maybe none this big. Oh, this is the key to decode all of the motifs that you see on the scarf. Oh, very satisfying to see like the gleam of the satin stitch. It's very subtle and beautiful, understated you might say, so I can use this for my shopping. Ah, yes, it's perfect because I've been into t-shirts this year more than I have ever in my life. Baby, you like it?
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, golden, golden things. Gold hair, gold rings, gold leaves, gold anything, golden. I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things.
Shed a few tears because it's definitely really heavy stuff to think about.
Walk up the river, bad night sun. Feet step over splinters of the moon.